Welcome back to the stream. I'm Pants for Hire.
I'm Margon.
And today we got another match. Or we have another match right now. Not today. We've been doing it all day. With turtus.pro and Fashionably Late. turtus.pro, who we saw previously on stream, against Dust2 Enjoyers, who they kind of took to the cleaners. It was a 13-1. And we also that wasn't the last time we saw them stream. We also saw them beat Conviction.
Yeah.
And that one was 13-11, a much different story, but still not going into overtime.
Way closer.
And that last round that Turtus had against Conviction, it was some rough stuff.
Yeah.
And
kind of a meat grinder.
Yeah. These guys are pretty good when it comes to the pistol round. And as my colleague here has informed me, they kind of have this sort of slow, methodical play style, and once the action gets to going, they snap. They go crazy.
Yeah.
So can't wait to see some of that.
Very much info grabbers. They could be different on this map, though. Mirage is such a different atmosphere compared to Ancient.
Yeah. Key players, Kasubi kind of seems like the early entry fragger. Lie kind of top of the scoreboard most of the time. Rue, I deem as very unorthodox. And Helio, very aggressive and loves to sneak and smoke.
Yeah, he likes to lurk a little bit and kind of catch people off guard.
Then we also have Fashionably Late, who I think last time we saw him on stream, they took an L. They got G4, who is pretty good no matter what sniper you put in his hands.
A bit of some bumper car action in the smoke here, bottom line.
And Fashionably Late's getting it started off, looking pretty solid with some of these early frags.
Oh, wow, okay.
Just completely tearing it down.
Cleaned up the round pretty well there.
Yeah, I think that before this, me and Margod were saying that we kind of expected Turtus to be the favorite. No, I think me and Xeon were saying that.
Yeah.
That we were saying that Turtus were preferred to be the favorites, but it's pretty strong first round, so we'll see how that goes.
As far as I know, Fashionably Late isn't like... They're pretty good too. I mean, I just don't know how they stack up against Turtus in terms of like methodical play.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to Turtus, they're like super, like I said, kind of slow, methodical. They like to gain info, and when they know they have it, that's when they kind of snap. But the Fashionably Late, they're kind of the same way. The retakes are really good, from what I know, and especially playing against them. But it seems like it's a 5 out of.
We're getting taken out mid-air by Owen.
Yeah.
Great headshot with the M4, and this is just kind of terrible.
Another meat grinder.
And look at that, G4 matches my sheet. Got a sniper kill on the second round. Not a headshot or anything.
No,
but
it was a scout, but it counts.
Yeah.
It counts.
And for the viewers, I just want to say, keep an eye on Core Red, okay? If there are any clutch situations, Core Red's kind of been a real anchor.
He's a real LMSer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So... And that's all my player breakdowns that I have right now. I hope that I get more info watching this match and
finally
get more player
first,
details.
Rifle round here for the tees.
Yeah. And looks like Core Red is going to be playing into them.
Like I said a little bit, they're playing really slow on mid here. So I think we're going to kind of see that translation from Ancient in their play style kind of come through here in the rifle rounds, where they're just waiting to maybe catch the CTs off guard here in mid a little bit with util that's late thrown. You know, CTs like to get a little antsy, especially when they see something they need to grab info.
Forbes getting counter shot from Ho-Ho in the ladder room. Ho-Ho getting a nice headshot, not able to kill. Oh,
Rue's coming through. They're both pretty low here. After that.
This isn't I'm imagining Ho-Ho's kicking himself, but at the same time,
it's not really ideal.
It's a gift for the teammates.
Yeah, it's definitely like a...
Noah's going to be able to sneeze on him with the MP7 and make it happen.
Yeah, sneeze. I'd tickle with a feather probably instead.
Yeah.
But...
look at.
Yeah. Okay, Molly coming in on the apps here.
They might not know it, but that's pretty well timed.
I think they have somewhat of an idea since A hasn't really been a problem for them yet. They do know that one's mid, or that some could still be mid.
We got G4 as the other member on B site, and you know, comes in with that frag. It could spell damage. It could spell trouble.
Clearing the B site here is Core Red comes up mid and takes down the chair player, which is pretty good. If he can convert
Healy takes a little bit of damage. Now it's Kasubi and Rue, who going up against an M4 and an AK probably don't stand too much of a chance. Yep, just gets sprayed down. That health bar is going to 0 super quickly. And Fashionably Late is showing up on time.
Finally.
They're betraying their own name.
I think
we got Zeus's G4 is. Are we going for some swag? Are we going for some naughty?
It could be. I mean, we'll see here. I think what Turtus did there towards the end of the round was biting off a little more than they could chew. I mean, when you have the bomb set like that and you know that one's in market, there's plenty of places that you can plant safe where your teammate can kind of save you. But kind of moving into another pistol round here. It's not really a great start to be down 3-0, especially on Mirage.
G4 is trying to look for some tees, pushed up pretty hard on mid and didn't see anything. Lie might get the lineup with the deagle, but kind of receding at the perfect time. I think Noah senses it. I think Noah wants something. And I think Noah and G4 are going to try and make it happen.
No mid presence here. They're probably just aggressing in for info here, but unaware completely that the T's have been underpassed at this point.
Looks like the T's still haven't really committed to anything. I guess if you could say something, they are committed to mid. Ho-Ho gets the visual confirmation. Doesn't know there's a second and can't make it happen quite right. Doesn't move the crosshair.
One's still good there, especially when you tag the other one down to 12. A little bit of A action here. I don't think he knows.
Corette looks away at the wrong time. Gets headshot by Rue.
That's what I mean by this slow, methodical play. They have this little finesse with timings.
Oh, wow. Kind of sensed the location, but couldn't get it out. Noah.
Helio got a good plant down.
Noah knows.
This is good for them.
And gets taken down by the M4. The little aim punch kind of made it all the more difficult.
Yeah.
And fashionably late. Yeah, just
coming back in with a fourth round.
Solid play.
This is, well,
surgical.
I mean, you know, T sides can start off like this, especially when you have two slower playing teams that have like a little bit more knowledge than your average player. You know, when the CTs don't see anything mid, their first reaction should be let's push somewhere else. We need info. We don't have it from what we can visibly see right away. So let's go find it. And that's what they did there. I think that the timings from both teams were just really good because the BAPS players didn't catch the T's that were going underpass, and the Cat player just was fortunate enough to be in a position to see the silent boost that they were going for. So that was really in their favor. The only unfavorable thing that the CTs had that round was just the bomb plant from the T's. So
Borb getting tagged in the leg, getting small damage himself, but it's through the wall, so it's kind of nerfed.
Good nade damage coming in too.
Yeah, Lie's taken down off screen, and Helio's trying to make something happen. Gets the G4 headshot, goes back for more, and Owen denies. Owen picks up seconds.
Borb hits him with a nice little op shot to tag him down to 21, but I don't think it's going to matter here.
Red's in a bad spot. He's going to need some help. Owen's coming upstairs after the reload. Going to have to keep an eye on Palace. Going to have to keep an eye on stairs.
Got a nice little setup here. Stairs and jungle, but it looks like they're going to be blocked out by Utah here as the T's kind of take control.
Yeah, these smokes are going to be hell. But
CT still has a pretty clear line of sight, but he doesn't really have anything to help him kind of get into these positions, especially if he loses.
I think this angle that Noah's holding. Oh wow, what the hell?
Yeah. Wow,
what the hell was that timing? Just immediately denying
they're just
the sight line.
Really slow. They have this way of being really careful.
Ooh.
That wasn't careful. Oh, well, there's
that's
the round.
it. Yeah. Silent but deadly.
Yep.
Gotta love those suppressors.
So another good bomb plan in. They've definitely got all the loss bonus they're ever going to need for this half as they go back in with another full buy round. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely not what we expected to see. I was hoping for a little bit more of a fight.
Well, that's what I was saying with Xeon is like with these interpool matches, I feel like I couldn't really get a beat on who was going to be better than who because I haven't seen them play each other.
No, definitely not.
I haven't seen like them play each other or them play a team that the other team has played.
Well, and one of the things with like ESEA and those kind of leagues is you get to see the map history of those players and what they play, how they play it.
Yeah.
You can look at those demos. With these guys, you're not going to find that. So these are just kind of shot in the dark. Like, these are the maps that I want to play.
Owen gets slammed down as the as Turtus tries to take it all the way up mid into B. They're checking their corners. They're checking ladder. Ooh, Kasuvi gets outplayed by Core Red. Core Red, who might be able to understand that this is not an A anymore.
I don't know if I like that.
Ooh, the team damage. That's a lot of team damage.
It's a lot of team damage. But when you're 4v1, I don't know if it matters that much. I think he's going to opt to save here.
Yeah, I will say that, Core Red's listed as my clutch guy, but I don't think he's going to go for this clutch.
Well, yeah, if maybe there was one less and he knew that the other one with 19 HP was still alive, let's say they killed Borb.
I mean, to be fair, there's pretty much no way he knows that damage was taken because it wasn't provided by a teammate. It was entirely is able to get that. See, that's that clutchness. Yeah. It's like it's not clutch, but it's like a save round equivalent.
See, but now herein lies the problem, right? Because now they have the info of where he is. And
this guy's coming from behind.
They definitely don't want him keeping that rifle. So
yeah,
he's gonna he's gonna hear him in apps here, and or Palace, and
Yeah.
his teammates are already kind of coming fast. This is even before bomb plant. I still think he's gonna get through with it. He's being pretty patient with it, not looking for anything more. But
definitely now, there's nobody who's meeting him.
no, not a chance.
Unless you just see the most disgusting wall bangs of all time.
Oh yeah, at that point
I don't
I
even know if
think
that's bangable.
check him PC. That's what we'd be saying.
Yeah. Check him PC.
Yeah, check him PC.
Yeah. It's just Microsoft Word. I was trying to type some documents at this LAN
A
tournament.
Forsaken reference in 2025.
I gotta keep it alive. I'm so dated with my references. If I see somebody walk through Molly, you know what's happening.
Flash is mid here. See, they have an
Orb's
idea.
ready. Owen's ready.
Oh.
Owen gets it. The spray down.
And he immediately walks away. That's what you like to see from a
And I
rifler
walk
who's
off like a
aggressive.
G.
Yep. See, in a lot of situations, you'll see CTs get a little hungry there too, where they'll get one and they'll want more. But he doesn't have anybody there with him, so it's really smart for him to kind of back off that kill, keep man advantage, and really just reposition. Because now the Ts have to really get into action to do anything at all.
Leah's coming through connector, trying to find something.
Oh, slowly coming down ladder here. I think this is really good positioning.
The
for him.
Lie Owen meetup is going to happen. It's going to be biblical. 0 and 5. Owen's for it. Owen gets got by Lie. It had to be somebody.
Clotheslined.
A little bit of cowboy action, Mexican standoff. Who's going to fire first?
Good molly. Just really denying any rotation positions here and kind of letting the CT guy roast a little bit, just sitting there alone, having to wait for the rotations to come through so that they can get in a post-plant position here. And
Jeez.
Board with another good pick on Cat.
This one's looking a little solved. Fashionably late. Gonna have to figure this out. Core Red. I mean, if you got Core Red trying to figure it out, then might be able to do
hope.
it.
Maybe there's hope here.
I'm putting a lot of stake on him.
No.
Okay.
I think that's any hope is.
It's funny. It's funny. I was putting stake on Core Red.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe his clutch plays are pretty rare, and you know, when you get a stake and the core is red, that's how you know it's rare.
Well, I mean, you know, Donk has a kryptonite too, and apparently his name's Nico. So
Hold up, rewind that.
What?
I said I'm putting a lot of stake into Core Red, and you know, maybe his clutches are rare.
Oh,
and then when you check a stake's core and it's
supposed
red,
to be red, it's rare. Yeah.
Rare. Okay.
I like that one. Yeah.
This was you know, DJ DeRoe, run the beat back. I just dissed you.
Oh my God, Wild and Out references too. I love it here. So, hey, Guffey over there, bars. Yeah. Maybe you should be the one with the Spotify.
Damn right.
Yep. No, like I was saying though, even Nico has a kryptonite. So you've seen Core Red do a lot of clutches. I don't think I've ever been behind the helm to be watching him.
A lot, meaning like 3 or 4. You know?
That's a good amount, especially
yeah.
in the amount of games that we've played today. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But like I said, even Donk has a kryptonite. His name's apparently Nico. So you get to see a lot of players who.
Well, I think it's a good thing when you, as a professional player, your kryptonite is one player.
Yes, because then you have to. Then you have something to strive to beat.
Yeah. Well, and it also just means like, okay, it's not that the Deagle's my kryptonite. It's that one person.
It's that one player.
And unless I'm playing the same team every time, then I probably shouldn't have to worry about it most of the time.
Yeah.
Fashionably late, it's getting completely pushed out of sight. G4's trying to make something happen with the P250, and you know, it's a little bit of damage applied, and just a little bit more.
It was a good enough try.
Not really you know, successful operation, and team's wiped out, so we're on to the next round.
Well,
turtus.pro getting their shit together. Their shit's got.
Finally, here we are. We're back in with the game. I said that like it was a bad thing. But
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God, finally.
They're competing?
Really? No. One things that you know are really hard about this map for the CTs is ecos, because you know you have so much on the map that the Ts have access to. B-side is such a hard retake point where you know you could choose to set 5 there, but mid is such a big contention point that then you have a completely different lane of fire to watch, and that's Cat. So you know you kind of have to pick a camp, and when you're ecoing and doing like a French eco all across the map and just trying to find picks, this map can be kind of difficult with an organized
VA
player.
gets the early frag on top of Van. Probably totally unnecessary. Noah maybe gave them a little too much there. And, you know, the knowledge of, A, we have an entry frag, and B, oh, there's nobody here. That's not good.
Yeah.
And it looks like
They're going to opt for a save here.
round 9. Going for a save.
That's unfortunate.
Ho-Ho's taken
Rue.
out mid. That's awful.
That's not a.
I'm gonna be sick.
That's a soft point right there that you don't want to have exploited. You know, I'd really like to see the CTs get a little more active in the outer parts, like the rounds where they were taking a lot of space with, you know, because they didn't see any info mid when they took those double players and kind of took space BF. They're not really doing that anymore, which is hurtful to them because they're not catching any of the lurkers out, or they're not getting any good info, which is really making it easy for the T's to kind of step on their tail.
We're taking probably a very responsible tactical timeout here.
I would say so. This is where they need to talk about it. Yeah. Right here, exactly what I'm saying. I'm hoping
had something, and it has gotten away from us, and we have to figure out how to get it back.
Oh,
or how to establish something else that will get us going.
And I'm hoping that that's what they're talking about, is taking the space on the extremities, because they are not seeing a whole lot of mid stuff going on right now.
Yeah. Like, I hope it's not just like 30 seconds of additional malding, you know?
Sometimes you need to get it out. I would hope that somebody's the reasonable one in the group and saying, hey, guys, we need to do this. If we want to win, this is what needs to happen.
Yeah. I know when some of those tactical timeouts get taken in my matchmaking, I'm just like, I'm steaming. I'm mad. I'm upset at the way that things have been going. In fact, I might not even want to take
this sucks, dude. That's probably what most people hear in their timeouts.
Mm-hmm. Real slow play from both sides.
They pushed in.
Deagles and M4s.
I don't know if they pushed in far enough to really get enough info here, because now you have those two players that were sitting in T-spawn, actively waiting for the info that the CTs were looking for, and now they're kind of just slow aggressing back up. But there is a close play in ramp here. USP not so good. Yep. Yeah. And his trader.
So the A is confirmed, and it's go time.
Yeah.
Ooh. Counterplay by the Deagle, but I think that's pretty much all they're going to be able to taste.
They had just pushed a little bit further into A ramp there. They might have gotten a little bit more information that could have helped them. But with pistols, I get the antsiness and not wanting to be too greedy, so I get it.
Just save after save when you can.
It's probably the best thing for him right now. I mean, when you're 5-4 and you're on the CT side, you need all the money you can get for kit and stuff like that, because that time matters, especially with how methodical some of these players are with their retakes and stuff. Sometimes they get into the site when it's 15 seconds left on the bomb, and, you know, those kits really do help.
Ooh.
Just looking for too much.
No fight put up there. Unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
Owen might be looking for something too much here.
It's probably a good thing he didn't have much bullets left in that AK. That would have spelled trouble for Owen there. Sorry, the host is getting a little tired here. Yeah? I'm not. Shut up. I like that. That was funny. That was good. I just want to tell everybody. No, I'm kidding. Get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. And release.
Gonna see G4 trying to keep him out with the op, but they're not coming apartment. They're going tunnel.
Some really slow play again from both sides of the map here.
Yeah.
I really like seeing Noah up there on the apps position. Just gives him a lot of leverage for the A player to kind of jump spot and get info, and if he knows that they're ramp, it's really good because the CT player can just pull a lot of attention. But this boost bottom mid could spell a lot of problems for
yeah, because you're not expecting that angle.
No, not at all. It's a good boost.
It sucks that Molotov didn't hit them. Obviously, it wasn't planted for that spot.
Take way too much
crouch
damage
walking
there.
molly damage.
Unfortunate. I'm sure he's probably hitting himself right now with that.
Smacking himself in the forehead, saying, 100%. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
CTs are coming up con here, which is a good choice. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, Turtus seems to have figured this out.
I think so, too.
And, you know, not much of a better time for it than
Then right before you switch to the CT half, yeah.
Yeah, being able to walk it all the way back, take all 7 points past the 5th round. It's or 6 so far. Can't speak on the last round, but
I feel like
we're here.
I feel like I got blinders on whenever I'm watching these matches because, you watch teams like Turtus play, and they may have a bad half here and there, but they always have these random moments on certain sides of the maps where they just grasp the information so well and they use it to their advantage. And the depth of play, even at this level, is still really, really good. We're down here trying to... Oh, good pick. It's a really good pick you want, especially on 6-5. And the mid players are going to walk it back and go somewhere different after that.
They just gave it all this misinformation, and they're trying their best to huddle up and get back to A site. But right now, Fashionably Late, definitely happy they have the man advantage.
Yeah. I don't know how much of an advantage it is with the health, but...
Interesting weapon trade.
It's more bullets flying at them, so it's probably going to do something. Right?
Owen's like, oh, shit, you have an AK? Okay, can I get that?
Yo, AK.
I'm kind of more the AK guy.
Oh, this is...
Good shots coming from core red. Not
okay.
8. Gets a kill.
Good enough to damage him down to 2 HP. In case he really needs to look for something.
Gets it.
Yeah.
Gets it.
Really good that his teammate's there. That's good tradability.
Pretty much even on damage values right now.
So far.
And players just got to go hard, go in. And Noah has now been made the chosen one, but his fate is not determined. His destiny is not sealed.
Definitely not.
Could with some ingenuity make this happen, but
with an
I feel like
especially.
I legitimately feel like that backwalk right there. That's like you can't defuse the bomb anymore, and there's you're not saving. Okay, gets the one.
He doesn't have a kit, so he cannot. 100%.
Not checking his left side.
Unless
not checking connector.
Oh, he did find one.
Oh man, looking for. What's the plan?
Oh,
What's the plan?
Oh no!
Like if I overextend and kill this person with no kit, then I lose. Like I feel like you just have to make a conscious effort to try and defuse and try and get some eyes on you, so that you can sneak away. It's tricky. It was really a lost situation, but I feel like walking back into jungle, it kind of hurt. That was a decision that did not have to be made.
Yeah, I feel like he was looking for ghosts there. I mean, nobody's really going to be in that mid position that's caught out free. Really, in a lot of situations, especially 3v1. Like if it's a 2v1 and both of them are sitting con mid, of course.
Yeah.
But if you have that situation where it's a 3v1 and they have the bomb plant and they really don't need to give away all that much space, of course they're going to hide for trades, and being closer to the bomb doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
So getting that kill in jungle was good for him, but in the long run, it doesn't really do anything. Just gives them the info of, hey, we just need to back off a little bit.
So Fashionably Late gets to get their S together, hopefully on T side. Hopefully they can establish the game plan. Are we rushing? Or like, where's their weaknesses that we were able to pick apart when they're playing CT? It's hard to figure out. That's the big thing about the halftime switches. What have we learned, and what can be applied to their principles on defense as opposed to offense now?
Are they a rusher? Or are they a dragger?
Yeah. I think Turtus.pro, I think that the way they played T, it's definitely dragging. But that just means that they might be all the better at being defensive turtles.
Well, Turtus looked really strong on A side here, but this is kind of more of a stack. So.
That was brutal.
Yep. Good meat grinder there that puts them in a good position here for the next round. It's always really hurtful to start with a 7-5 half and go into it losing the pistol round where the team with more rounds wins, because now you know that you have to double and then you have to buy rifles a round after that. So it's almost always, I'm saying almost, a guaranteed 9-5 if they don't make the wrong decisions here.
Yeah. I'm expecting it myself. I haven't really seen... I think there might have been one on stream today where it went the other way, but...
I think it might have been us, too.
I think you're right.
I think it was us. We lost the pistol, and we instantly come back and win the second round. But it was like the first pistol round of the game. It wasn't a half.
Yeah.
Good awareness here to put the smoke down. These pistols don't really have anywhere else to go. When you're this far up, going back and repositioning doesn't really do much because you have SMGs that could be all over the map at this point. Like, see how ramp is being taken right now? Now you know your only choice is go B. And because of the smoke, it makes every side light.
They do take board down. They got something going. Hopefully. And maybe they can take down Helio. He's sitting on 5 HP. Block headshot will do it.
That's good.
And yeah, the appeal of the MP7 was too much, and led him to, you know, the other side.
It's a good bomb plan. It's the good thing about this pistol is that they got the bomb plan. And a couple of kills. That's good too. Making the CTs have to pay for their teammates' rifles.
Turtus getting that 9. Really only need 4 more to lock this up. And pretty much, well, I'm trying to think of how this would work. You got 3 different teams. You win against 2. It's going to be 2-0, 1-1, and 0-2. That's the way it should be.
Okay.
So Turtus.pro should be able to do this and sit comfortably knowing that, you know, they should be in the next next round.
Yep. Really interested to see some of the other matches that go on tonight. I know there's a couple of really good players.
Subi with a nice little headshot to open things up, and
it was traded out. And there's another one for them.
Fashionably late, getting something going. Now you got to carry this momentum. You got to lead. You can't stop here. Lie, you know, showing that this amount of resistance, or not resistance, I don't know, hesitation is maybe not the way. Borb playing underpass, might get into it with G4. It definitely gets into it with
not prepared,
G4.
Having it followed out.
Yeah. It's 2-2.
Good trade
the damage is in favor of Turtus.
So this is where the T's have to be really careful, right? Because now you have 2 SMGs, and they know that they're SMGs because they're just carrying them over from the next round. So they have to double up here and really be close to play for these trades, because that MP9 can really screw you over really fast.
Yeah, it's one of those big gambles where you're just thinking, I want to keep this with me. I want to, you know, not have to buy another gun so I can save money.
Yep.
And, you know, if that pays off, then it pays off. But then also, the other end of it is these people bought AKs. If I can drop an MP9 and pick up an AK, then hell yeah.
Yeah, good. Going into the next round, you have rifles, and that's not good. That's not what you want to see.
Yeah.
But, you know, he took a long-range fight with the MP9 on Cat.
I think Borb is still in... Okay, I was going to say in clutch territory, but yeah, it's been silenced. That's no longer a fantasy for Fashionably late.
No, it was a pipe dream, and it has become a reality. Really good here, resetting the CTs into a pistol round. They're definitely going to have to fight their way back into these for now. As long as the T's can get some momentum here, this should be a really good game. Lie going into the instant cap position with the Deagle.
And we are pretty much all playing mid, except for distracting 4 red in Palace.
It doesn't matter. We get 2 taken off. Oh wait, maybe it does matter. Oh, can you get out of the con position?
Oh my god. What is this approach?
I'm not so sure that that's a conventional way to stay alive, but it's working for some reason. Really good damage done.
Yeah, Lie is going to have to figure this out. Only as a Deagle, but honestly, that's the pistol you want in order to... That's the problem solver.
Imagine he hit that shot. We would have went wild.
Fashionably late.
With another
Foot
round.
is back on the gas. We've now shifted into second gear. And
they have gained their balance for this half.
Yeah, this is looking like a pretty even match. They had it looking pretty uneven in those first 5 rounds, and then before the half, Turtus was like making it look uneven in the other way.
So I think
and now we're back to balance.
I think what we're seeing is the T's being a little more aggressive now. Notice how in the first parts of the half they were kind of playing that slow roll game, and it wasn't really getting them anywhere. And now they know, okay, we got to kind of take away space from them, because if they get it too quickly, we're going to lose out faster. And this is where that approach is being really good. So you have the 3 stacked up mid, and instead of waiting even longer to take mid, they wait for the smokes to come down, they throw the util that they need to, and they take the space just like this. Now you have the lurkers on the other side of the map. I don't know how much info they've gained, but there is
solid spray down, but gets punished for, you know, sticking around for too long.
Yep.
And,
or not looking long enough.
I guess it's either or.
Yeah.
You know, glass half full.
I guess that would make me glass half empty.
Yeah.
Why did you step into the pessimistic mindset?
Borb taking it down. Borb looking for more.
This is really good side holding.
Yeah, and Turtus looks like they are sticking this momentum back in Fashionably late space.
It's a good kill.
G4 taken out. Nice headshot from Kasubi. I think Kasubi just popped off hard in the venue. You heard the shouting.
Yep.
It could be a different match, but the timing was too on point.
I think what they did there is they kind of fell back into their way of, you know, we went too slow. We took all the space that we wanted, and then we kind of just fell flat, which is not great in this term of what these guys do, because these guys don't move. You know, they're kind of like rocks on the site. When they stay there, they stay there. They don't move.
I think that turtus.pro with that round, they're looking good. I think they're looking like they should be able to lock this one away. That's my verbal, non-financially binding bet.
I think I would go with you on that, but as a naysayer and a non-bandwagoner, I think I have to bet on Fashionably to get a couple more rounds.
Just completely ate that one.
Jump spotter got early info on B.
Kasubi was able to get an easy kill off of it.
Did he jump down? He must have, or was he underpass?
I think he was underpass, so I think he jumped down.
Okay. I didn't know if he just balls to the wall, ran out con, or what. Oh, he spotted him. No, he didn't. What's he doing? You can see him, Borb.
Just really, really wanted to make sure.
He just triple checked. Seeing a smoke come down for a market window on B. And a slow walk up here to try and catch the B player. Will they know that he is in van? They will now. G4 gets a good kill on Borb. I don't even know why I ask these questions anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately that really good kill, really good AK headshot is kind of being negated by the player pool dwindling.
2v2.
Back to 2v2.
Does he know that he's here? Probably. Oh, and he still gets it anyways.
Yeah, didn't know. Didn't matter.
Do they snap B? No. He checks he gets good info here, but I don't know. Oh,
like
what a flash.
Really good swing out.
Really
Great job
good.
from Fashionably late.
And another pistol round that we're going to see from the CTs here. They did really well in the last one. I wonder if they've got more up their sleeve, if this is something that they do regularly, or if they're just going to kind of do like what we see from the last round and kind of stack mid.
Fashionably late, not out of the game. They seem to be addicted to ruining any sort of narrative I verbally commit to.
Me as an analytic mind, I just like to see how they cope with the changes that are being made across the map. Like this right here, that's something that they haven't seen yet, which is them pushing mid with pistols or just any gun. Really.
Yeah, honestly, it feels like they're employing a different set of tactics, which is kind of paying off for them.
You always have to change pace every once in a while. You can't get stuck in the mud. So it's really good that they're doing this, but how much is it really going to get them when they slow down like this again? So they get the one, but now they're back down on a man advantage. What do they need to do? Yeah,
turtus.pro, I guess, just not able to really adjust to it properly.
This will be good. He sees the gun. Good.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah, that works too.
See if the default player can do anything here. So flash, yep.
Wow.
Good flash.
Helio with a really good sneak out and just kind of being the cowboy of A site that he needs to be.
I wish we would have saw the POV for that flash.
Should have the advantage on core red. Yeah. That's a big win.
That's a really big win. And that breaks the morale a little bit too, because now not only are you broke in game, you just lost a round that you definitely shouldn't have lost.
And now Turtus is taking the tactical timeout. You got to imagine that
the vibes are high.
You got to imagine that Fashionably Late was probably on their way in the menus to do the exact same thing.
Oh, 100%.
Like, hold on, we have these. We should use them.
Yep.
What's the new play? Because that almost worked, and it didn't. We put a lot of effort into that. We put a lot of stake in that, and now we kind of feel down.
I feel like it's also kind of a
is that something? Is that like a ultra psychological thing of when your opponent is trying to take a timeout, you take one instead? It's like technically it winds up with the same result, but maybe it's like, wait, why do they need a timeout? What are they doing?
So as a team, you would take a timeout to, change the pace of the map, kind of talk over some stuff that are going wrong, or you could be just trying to break momentum of the other team, right? Because you could be doing good stuff, right? Like the beginning of the rounds could be going well, you could get a couple of picks, but you're just not ending the round well. And it might just be that they're finding really good momentum, and you're trying to figure out how to stop that from happening anymore.
Borb's got confirmation.
Yep.
And this is a big boy rush. 3 leading in, jumping into the site, swarming like cockroaches.
Completely missed the guy on bomb pillar.
And kind of looks like it's not the right move. Noah taking a nade to the face. 39 HP left. Gonna get blown up by Helio. Ho-Ho is the last hope to prevent them from needing to go into overtime. And yeah, gets taken out by Helio.
That was pretty brutal.
Helio has been looking very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah, he looks really good this game. So does KSubi. KSubi looks really good this game too. I would say that Rue has been a really good support, support on this side of the
Oh yeah.
That flash to kill the A ramp players on the pistol round was instrumental in what they're doing right now.
Core Red with the scout. Owen with the dying way too early.
And Owen with the dying way too early. Whose side are you on?
I'm saying he died way too early.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no side. It's true. Yeah, Kasubi getting another pick and underpass, and this is just looking like it's falling apart.
He's just kind of
can't be put back together. Not. Yeah, just nothing.
They don't really have anything.
Noah with a 5-man wall in front of him. Deagle in a dream, and the stream's about to be broken, about to be spoiled.
What a nade! What was that?
Uno damage.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't think the T's managed their money well enough for this round. I mean, going into a 12-8, you have to kind of be prepared to be able to buy on this round.
And that's GG's turtus.pro. I think that, we were all saying that they kind of looked like the favorite. It's still hard to determine beforehand, but
definitely agreed with that statement.
Here we are, and they were. In hindsight, they were the favorite.
We had the foresight.
They're the winner. That's what that means.
Yes.
But yeah.
So what does that make the standings now? Remind me again.
Well, this is the that's the middle 3 pool. So this is to determine who's
Group 1 and 2, right?
No, this is from Group 1, 2. Well, it should be. I just realized that's why we're not doing the third or the Pool B matches because they can't until this happens. So that's why we got that out of the way, and then we have to do those at the end of the day.
So that should be updated for turtus.pro to be 3-2?
No, it's probably going to be like a different chart because the 2-2 is what places them there.
Sure.
And then they'll have a separate record for that other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Turtus looking pretty good. Unlike the previous matches that both those teams gave me, I didn't really see anything too stand out to write down. But I think that they
it's a very, very mirage.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of slow play.
Yeah.
Slow play.
Very, very much a lot of timeouts, a lot of giving your enemy enough respect, and then also kind of trying to figure out how to take the space away from them at the same time.
Yeah.
I think that turtus.pro did it way better at stopping them in their tracks. When you talk about teams that have momentum and you have the enemy team trying to figure out how to do it, Turtus did it better. When the T's were gaining momentum, on the other side of the map, Turtus would always, let's push mid with pistols. Let's do something to disrupt the energy and throw them off balance. And it really worked.
Yeah.
Because after that, then you see them kind of rotate back around to A, and then you have one default, you've got one, you have one stairs, you have one close ramp or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, close ramp, and then he gets a pick and dies, and then that just kind of sets up the rest of them for okay, it's going to be A, they don't have enough time left, and then you see Rue throw a really great supportive flash to take out the other 2 players that were pushing out ramp, and then the third one's shortly after.
Yeah. Fashionably late, now playing on the back foot. Once we find out who their next opponent's going to be in that 3-team playoff pool, they're going to have to take it. Otherwise, yeah. I just realized that pool could also be all 3 teams are 1-1, and I think it's decided by rounds at that point. That'd be ugly.
That would be a really ugly lineup.
Yeah, but hopefully in a 3-man thing, there's a definitive best. There's a definitive one that's I could beat you 2 teams.
Well, the match that we didn't see, I think Aether Reserve is 1-0 now. I think they won 13-11. So
yeah, 13-11.
Or yeah, 13-11.
Okay. Well, hey, can we bring back up the results screen? Thank you.
Yeah. So they Baja Blasters is 1-0, and Aether, so they won 13-11. Who did they
played Chegg.
Chegg. Okay.
Well, I've heard it's pretty good.
Yes, that.
And Ohio Meatwagon has not played yet.
That is the team with Icarus, right? Chegg.
Yeah. Back on us.
Yep. Hi, we're here.
Well, I think I'm here to say that we'll return
soon,
shortly. Got to get the next match set up, all that good stuff.
Maybe see Xeon, maybe see me, maybe see somebody else.
Yeah, and I don't know. Oh. So, see you in a couple of minutes. Keep it posted on the Game Arena Twitch channel because we got more hot CS action coming your way.